Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. So I'm going to show you girls how to use a professional hair color. This is Color Brilliance. You can buy this at Sally's. I think it's around $7. I'm going to show you girls how to use a professional color. This is 100% gray coverage. This is a permanent color. And if you're curious of what my color is a 2 neutral. So I'm going to tell you guys some secrets that us hairdressers do. Okay, so when you're using a professional color, you're going to do equal portions. So if I were to fill up this whole bottle and pour it in here, I would fill it up with a peroxide, a developer, and I would fill this bottle up and I would pour it in there, having equal parts. That goes the same for a brush, okay? For myself, I find that using a bottle is a lot more easier when it's doing it yourself. In a salon, of course, I would use a brush and a bowl. Okay, so I've already filled about this much in here. Now I have gray, and I'm going to be covering gray today. And I also, okay, so we have this much coming to the first line here. And then I'm going to pour it in going to the next line. This is a 20 volume developer. Now, the difference between the developers is if you're a virgin hair, and you are just depositing color into the hair, not changing it lighter, you would use a 10 volume. If you are trying to cover gray or lifting a color or two, you would use a 20. If you're lifting 3 shades, you would use a 30, and then of course a 40 would lift the lightest. Okay, so I'm just mixing it in here. This is a 20 volume because I do have gray. Okay, so let me show you. This is also a trick. You obviously can see, and I was trying to get some really good lighting for you girls, that I am very, very light in my temple area through my bangs and more in my temple area. And then I have occasionally some gray sticking here and there. Now, when you put this color all over your hair, people will know that you have color in your hair. And I don't like walking around looking like one solid color because it looks fake. Real color is multi-dimensional. It has variety of colors, variety of shades. This, my hair as it is now, this looks more natural because people naturally lighten within these areas. Okay, so how do I avoid that? How do I avoid looking like I colored my hair, even if I have gray? I don't have a lot of gray, so I can get away with this. Those ones who have a lot of gray, you actually do have to use, you have to put the color all the way through. But this is what oh shit, oh my bad. Okay, so this is what I do after I just spilt that. So you mix the color, and then you're gonna go and you're gonna pull these large strands. Wipe that color off of my desk that I just did. You see, I'm pulling these strands. Oh my gosh, this color is running. Okay, you know what? Maybe you should test your color and make sure that you took all the water out of the cap before you do this. That's why my color is running so much. Okay, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to run it through the whole strand. Yeah, you guys just saw a major blooper there. It's just like spilled out. Okay, so what I'm doing is I put it more at my root because I didn't have a lot there. And I am holding the hair and pulling it through the color that's in my hand. Okay. So I have one strand covered, right? You're going to go to the next strand, especially if you have grays. You're going to hold it. You're going to place the color in your palm right there, and you're going to slide your hand, placing the color in your hand and slide and slide. And you know, you don't want the color to touch your skin, because when I dripped a little bit of the color outside the bottle, you obviously can see it's turning my skin dark. Okay, so you guys see what I'm doing? And I only put a little bit of color in the bottle because I'm not doing my whole head. Okay, so you can see, look, these are going to be darker, right? But you have this light strand of hair right there that I'm not going to color. Then you're going to section off. Of course, you know, I'm going to go for a little bit further back, but you know, I'm making this video in a quick time frame. Do not get on your skin like I did. In a salon, it's a lot easier to do this with a brush. If you did want to use a brush, you could use a brush, but I just think it's a little bit easier for myself doing it at home with a bottle. Okay, so if you're wondering the time frame on these things, okay, those who have gray and are trying to cover gray, or your hair is very resistant, you do want to leave this on for 40 minutes, maximum 45. See, now where it gets tricky with hair color is, oh, let me just do this first. Where it gets tricky with hair color is like if your hair is very, very porous, your hair will pick up that color quicker. You know, if it's very, very damaged or very porous, it might deposit quicker. So if you're always concerned about that, you might want to rinse off a strand halfway through that time frame. Rinse it off, dry it off, and make sure that it's not too dark. Let's see. So girls, this is one of the biggest tricks that us hairdressers use. This is how we would deposit color all over your hair. This is a technique. Mind you, there are several different techniques to do this. You know, you could color your hair completely two different colors, you know, one lighter shade of brown, one darker shade of brown. But a hairdresser that's well educated would know how to place the color. But this is also one way to have a natural looking hair color without coloring your whole head. And yes, you guys just saw some major bloopers of me like spilling the darn color and then getting it on my forehead, getting it on my desk, you know. But this is great for you girls who who can't afford to go to the salon and pay, you know, $60 to $120 for hair color every 4 to 6 weeks. So if, you know, try it, you know, give me some feedback on my YouTube or Facebook. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tip. And FYI, like if you get some soap, some liquid soap, and I put it on here without any water and let it sit for a while, rub it into the forehead right here where it's spilt, let it sit for a while, and then wipe it off. Don't rinse it off, wipe it off. And you can do that once or twice. It dilutes the color tremendously, and a lot of times you won't have any of these stains on your skin. So I am Christina Marie. I hope you guys enjoyed my little tutorial. Like I said, try it. Give me some feedback. Send me a friend's request. My accounts are linked. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.